some of the amazing boys from Seaway before the Knuckle Puck show in Glasgow tonight. How are you guys doing?
I'm doing great.
Great, yeah.
So obviously you guys are here from all the way across in Canada. Is there any difference you guys have noticed between crowds here and crowds like across?
I love the crowds here. I think the shows here are a lot more consistent. Like, I think a lot of kids here really like North American pop punk bands, and like when we go over there, they just like really show like they like appreciate it more.
Yeah, in the States especially, it's kind of hit or miss. Like every time you go back to a certain city, it's like could be really good. Like if it was good before, it could be really good again, or it just could be shitty that night. It's kind of weird. Yeah, it's a lot more inconsistent over there.
It's a lot more like watered down because there's so many tours
Yeah.
happening all the time throughout the U.S. and stuff. But I guess they don't come here as often, at least in like the pop punk.
So like with all those tours and stuff happening, do you think it's easier for like a pop punk band such as yourselves to make it like in Canada or in America than it is over here?
Do you think it's easier to make it?
Wait, what do you mean?
So obviously a lot of bands have sort of come up through just sort of their small roots and getting their music out there. Would you say it's an easier scene in America to get your music out
Oh, you mean
into?
as opposed to like a band starting from here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say so. Just because it's easier. Well, I mean, the States is like the biggest market for most kinds of music, so
I'd even say, like, I think it's even easier in the States than it is for us, being from Canada.
oh yeah.
Too. But, like, I don't know, because, like...
I think it's
Like-
definitely easier to get started in North America and like gain notoriety, just because
Yeah.
it's so like America.
so America.
So obviously you guys have some like incredibly dedicated fans and things. What was their reaction when you guys released your record Colorblind?
The Colorblind release was really, really positive. I was pretty overwhelmed with the reaction and the response we were getting. I mean, it was definitely like I'm the most proud of that release out of anything else we've ever done. We put a lot more work into it than other things in the past. Yeah, it was really good overall, I think.
When you guys were recording the album, did you find yourselves in any arguments over like placing of tracks or like creative ideas or anything?
Yeah, like we pretty much argue every time we're in the studio over a lot of stuff. But we had a couple producers with us. We had Alan from 4 Year Strong, and then our buddy Derek. It was his studio. He's from Toronto, and they were really good at kind of keeping us all in line and helping us kind of direct our ideas forward.
Yeah, we also had a lot more time in the studio than we usually do, so that allowed for us to like come up with all of these new ideas, which then I guess creates arguments, but it all worked out. Yeah, it's a good thing, I guess.
So you guys have done an awful lot of touring, especially over sort of this year and last. Who has been your favourite band to tour with?
Transit.
Yeah, true. Probably Transit.
Obviously Knuckle Puck. We've toured with them so many times.
4 Year Strong is pretty awesome to tour with. Bayside as well.
Bossa Manor also, and we're looking forward to our next tour, the Pure Noise tour, in a few weeks. They're going to come over to the U.S. for their first time, so that'll be fun showing them the things there.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys are playing a pretty tiny venue tonight here in Glasgow. But what venue for you anywhere in the world would sort of make you think as soon as you step on stage, wow, we've made it, like this is the dream place, this is where we wanted to play?
Wembley. Or
Yeah, let's just go with that.
Madison Square Garden.
No, but I think like on a realistic level, we played House of Blues Boston with Bayside, which is like the biggest venue we've ever played, and
Yeah,
it's
that
like
was pretty crazy.
I think it's like 2,500 cap. There's about 2,000 people there, and it was just like whoa, like we'd never done anything like that before, and it was just kind of a cool experience.
Mm-hmm.
So would you say that's probably one of the most memorable gigs you guys have played?
Yeah, also on that same tour, the Best Buy Theater in New York City. That was just it was an intense show. It was like Bayside's hometown show, so everybody, you could tell everyone was just like under a lot of like pressure, and it was just like it was cool. It was a sweet venue.
Another really memorable set though for me is the Leeds day of Slam Dunk last year. That was crazy, and yeah, that was like stands out for me. That one and Glamour Kills Fest in New York City last year.
Yeah, I missed that.
He wasn't there.
So, if you guys, as a band, could collaborate with sort of any band or artist, who would you be? Who would it be? Sorry.
Carly Rae.
Yeah, Carly Rae, Hannah Diamond, QT,
Craig David.
Craig David. Who else?
Skepta.
Skepta.
Yeah, that's basically it.
So have you guys got anything coming up that's planned that you can tell us about?
We got the Pure Noise tour right after this with Hit the Lights, Boston Manor, Can't Swim, and Casey Bowles.
Mm-hmm. Gonna do a Canadian tour this summer, but hasn't been announced or anything.
Yeah.
So.
That was like the first time we've ever said it anywhere.
Yeah. No, Ryan's been dropping it in every interview.
Oh, true.
As if it's already out. So, yeah.
In fact, this is one question I like to ask every band because it always kind of evokes a little bit of discussion. If you had one superpower, what would it be?
Fly.
I'd probably say the exact same thing.
Yeah.
See, when we interviewed Rome, they got into a full-on argument because they insisted that being Wolverine wasn't a superpower. And we were standing in the dressing room in the ABC and they were shouting at each other going, no, I swear Wolverine is a superpower, it would be great. And I was just like, guys.
I don't think you can say that's a superpower. That doesn't make sense.
That's why I tried to tell them. They didn't listen. But thank you very, very much, guys. And I'm so excited for the show later on.
Thank you.
Best of luck to you guys for the
thanks
rest of the
for
tour
doing
as
this.
well.
Thanks.